seconds now.
Okay, it's all green and let the show begin.
The track. And as we can see, we didn't finish the
we
first
got
lap
already
yet.
got some drift. That's what I'm talking about. That's what, from the deeper there.
Any contacts
maybe
maybe?
she lose her grip, her rear in the.
We have an incident there. 1, 2,
we got
3,
some
4, 5.
big one. Yep, the first lap, and we've already seen this.
Ferdi mowing the grass.
Yeah, maybe trying to enjoy the some context there. Entering the chase. Raffi Prahasya actually goes a bit wide, but still very clean. And now already overtaking Raffi Adisasmito, entering the final corner here. The Norris corner.
Contact there
Some
between
contact. Colin actually pulling. Raffi Prahasya now gets a lot of damage here, and now Mada Andika takes the turn.
And now we can see Ferdi Gari Ramadan is trying to overtake Jalur Putusukeja from the outside, entering the Griffins.
Already way ahead of Jalu, but then breaks too. But Asuka now getting real close and check the slipstream here in the Conrad straight.
To overtake. Let's see.
And the next turn will be a right-hander of the chase before entering the sequence there. Shikinami still side by side with Jalu. Shikinami gets way ahead and gets the position from Jalu.
It was really wide here.
It's actually
Kurniawan
Alditya that following. Could be just trying to follow Rian Chandra. Will be also getting some dirty air there.
And now we can see Raffi Prahasya goes very wide there.
Mokdo Kambi still trying to stick to Prahasya's bumper. Now entering the final corner here, I believe. Still not any overtaking move from Dr. Dukambi, but now Raki gets real close here. But then we all know the next part is one of the most dangerous part. Get some context there, but still goes straight there into the left-hander first. VKG Fauzi kind of spawn out there, but yep, Raki gets the position, I believe. Yes, he gets it. Section as the previous crasher.
That looks like a bit of a contact with Colin Louis, I guess.
But we don't know for sure yet. Lost the grip and spun, but then we have someone's there getting closer to Shikinami and
he clipped the grass. I see.
Yeah, then if you just get on the grass there, it's just really hard to. Still very close to Jalu, getting the slipstream here. Will he makes it? Jalu pace is actually real fast, but Rian Chandra gets closer and closer, and the slipstream begins to take effects. And the next corner will be a small right-hander there. Rian Chandra still in the inside, still pretty close by both of the driver, go side by side, and Jalur Putusukeja still managed to defend his position.
Very.
Now getting even closer than before. Rian Chandra trying to get the inside for the Griffin bands. But Jalur Putusukeja still in the front. Now almost side by side, Rian Chandra in the inside into the Griffin bands. Rian Chandra gets the position, but still managed to get really clean access there. Almost
really
4,
Yeah.
Very big of gaps. And now Ferdi Gari Ramadan. Got some context there actually. I do believe there's some context there between Kurniawan Alditya. Now, could Ferdi Gari Ramadan maybe trying to do the overtake here, entering the Griffiths bend, takes the inside there, but Jalu still ahead. Jalu still goes wide there, and Ferdi Gari Ramadan take the position from Jalu. Jalu make a bit of mistake and goes wide there. Ferdi Gari Ramadan, such a nice move. Still not going to take any maneuver, got a bit inside, but still in backs of Colin Louis as they enter in the sequence where a lot of drivers has missed time their braking point. Now Mada Andika gets a better exit there, but still Colin Louis in the inside trying to the defense position from Mada Andika, and entering the main straight, Colin Louis still got it. And now actually Renaldi Wijaya in the first position, now taking the pit stop. And now Renaldi Wijaya is getting closer and closing yet again with Colin Louis trying to take from the outside. Louis defending the inside, maybe some context, but still clean. However, now Renaldi Wijaya gets the better exits, now getting side by side, I believe, with Colin Louis, and taking the second position. Here comes Renaldi Wijaya.
Very nice. And now Renaldi Wijaya is back in the pole position, claiming back his first position. Now is the battle of defense from.
That
is a massive incident between him and Peravin Maheswara. But I guess Geraldine Maheswara lost his connection. If I'm not mistaken, the name just gone in the tower. If I'm not mistaken.
Could be. Oh, almost hit Jalur Putusukeja there, but still okay.
The pits for the third time, and now we've seen Rio Amiluhur.
We got some glitch here, I believe, because in the first positions.
Okay.
Yep, entering the last corner into the main strike here, and there you go, the third round winner for the Challenger Crit, Renaldi Wijaya, back-to-back win. What a drive from Renaldi Wijaya, and now Mada Andika definitely going to take the second positions there. Mada Andika also driving from the not the best part to start from. He's from the 7th position, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, 7th position.
And now he's finished second, and now Indra Ferianto.
The first podium finish from Indra Ferianto.
Yes, definitely. Followed by Marv Dukambi.
Any seconds now?
Okay, it's all green, and let the show begin.
The track. And as we can see, we didn't finish the first lap yet.
Got some drift. That's what I'm talking about. That's what, from the deeper there.
Any contacts
maybe she lose her grip, her rear in the.
We have incident there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep, the first lap, and we've already seen this.
Ferdi mowing the grass.
Yeah. Maybe trying to enjoy some context there. Entering the chassis. Raffi Prahasya actually goes a bit wide, but still very clean. And now already overtaking Raffi Adisasmito, entering the final corner here in the Norris corner.
Contact there.
Some contact. Colin actually pulling. Raffi Prahasya now gets a lot of damage here, and now Mada Andika takes the turn.
And now we can see Ferdigari Ramadan is trying to overtake Jalur Putusukeja from the outside, entering the Griffins.
Already way ahead of Jalur, but then breaks too. But Asuka now getting real close and check the slips.
I'm Adi Muhyiddin from Autoplatz ID. I will compete in JVSC Challenge 2022 using McLaren 720S GT3, so don't miss it and see you on track.
Hi, I'm Aldo Balagulan from Veloce Ragazzo. I compete in the JVSC Challenge 2022 using the BMW M4 GT3.
Hi, my name is Alvito Danendra. I compete in JVSC Challenge 2022 using 2018 Bentley Continental GT3.
Hello guys, I'm Andika Rama Maulana from Legion of Racers, and I will be joining JVSC Challenge 2022 with Mercedes AMG GT3 Evo.
Hello, this is Sasuke Shinami from Moscow Racing. I'm competing in JVSC Challenge 2022, piloting Porsche 911 GT3L, my Unit 2. See you on the track.
Hello, my name is Audi Devanugraha. I'm from Xinjiang Racing. I will compete in JVSC Challenge 2022 using BMW M4 GT3.
Hi, my name is Hafsa Bahar. I'm from Jamex Padam. I'll be competing in JVSC Challenge 2022.
Hi, my name is Wilaya Vanessa Wijaya from JVSC. I compete in JVSC Challenge 2022 using Bentley Continental GT3.
Hi everyone, my name is Ismail Budiman. I'm from Taruna Kosim Sport. I'm joining the JVSC Challenge 2022 I'm driving the Ferrari 488 GT3.
Hi everyone, my name is Bobby Susanto from Autoclass ID. I compete in Java Sim Challenge 2022 using BMW M4 GT3.
Hi, my name is Danny Zuardi. I'm from Tadulako Sim Sport. I compete in Java Sim Challenge 2022 with the Ferrari 488 GT3 Evo. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dylan Tan from Legion of Racers. I compete in Java Sim Challenge 2022 using Mercedes-AMG GT3 Evo.
Hi, my name is Fadli Rahmat from Legion of Racers. I'll be competing in the Java Sim Challenge 2022 with the Mercedes-AMG GT3 Evo.
Hi, I am Fikri Asto from YLB Racing. I compete in Java Sim Challenge 2022 using BMW M4 GT3.
Hello everyone, my name is Ilham Shak from Ganasla Racing Esports and I'll be joining the Java Sim Challenge 2022 using the McLaren 720S. Wish me luck!
Hi, my name is Kinan Liwang from Tadulako Sim Sport. I compete in Java Sim Challenge 2022 using the McLaren 720S GT3.
Hi, my name is Luhung Nuraga from Mafia Bantal. I compete Java Sim Challenge 2022 using McLaren 720S.
Hi, my name is Mark Dodokambi from Tadulako Sim Sport. I compete in Java Sim Challenge 2022 using BMW M4 GT3.
My name is Matthew Ross and I'm competing in the 2022 Java Sim Challenge driving the Bentley Continental GT3.
Hi, I'm Supermo from Legion of Racers. I compete in the Java Sim Challenge 2022 in the Mercedes-AMG GT3 Evo.
Yo, hey guys, it's Mike and I'm from JMX Phantom sister team called JMX Shadow, and I compete in Java Sim Challenge 2022 and I'm using McLaren 720S GT3.
Hi, my name is Noval Herma Irfansyah from JMX Shadow. I compete in Java Sim Challenge 2022 using Mercedes-AMG GT3 Evo 2020.
Hey everybody, my name is Peter Key from JMX Juniors and I'll be competing in the Java Sim Challenge driving the Mercedes-AMG.
Hey guys, my name is Prezi Martono from JMX Phantom and I'll be competing in Java Sim Challenge 2022 with the McLaren 720S.
Hi, my name is Russell Reyes from JMX Phantom. I'll be competing in Java Sim Challenge 2022 in the McLaren 720S GT3.
Hi, my name is Shamkat Takumasuyatmo from JMX Juniors. I will compete in Java Sim Challenge 2022 with the McLaren 720S GT3.
Any seconds now?
Okay, it's all. Alright. So, Sugeng Dalu, selamat malam, good evening everyone, and welcome back again to yet another Java Sim Challenge 2022 streams. Today we will witness the round 4 race for the Challenger Grid. And back with me again, Raka
and me, Gigi-san.
And together we will accompany you to see yet another 1 hour race from our Challenger Grid. And for this round, we will go to the one of the most famous track actually, which is Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium. And there is one thing actually that's very unique from this race. So as you can already see from the background behind us, the race will be a neck race today. So definitely gonna be interesting.
Yes, very interesting. And also, as we've seen earlier in the free practice, it is quite dark.
Yes, definitely. And we will from night race. What kind of thing would we will expect from this kind of race? I mean, is this gonna be a lot harder for the racers to see in the night?
Yeah, it should be harder to see, especially in the after the Camel Straight. Camel Straight is not really, they didn't have many lightings over there. And also in the La Double Coast, that one is also pretty much dark. And we have Longchimon also. We only see the starting grid that lit up, but overall the track is not really well lit.
It's not well lit, so they're just gonna rely with their car's light, I believe.
Their headlights.
And maybe for this broadcast, we will go to the circuit first to see some kind of tour in the circuit itself. So there you go. This is the circuit. For practice, we have the circuit is still in the day, so we could see the part of the circuit. So this is the
main straight,
where the racers will start the race.
Well, actually, the racers will start the race on the after La Source, but we will finish the race here.
I see. So basically, this is the finish line, and we go just straight here through the first corner, which is a right-hander hairpin here.
Yeah, that one is called La Source.
This is the hairpin that is this one of the overtaking spot here in the circuit, or?
Yes, it is possible to do an overtake because the track is actually pretty wide there.
Yes,
it is pretty wide. So if a driver managed to get on hold on the inside racing line, it definitely will make an overtaking maneuver here.
So this is the main straight. So you have pretty long straight here before entering the hairpin. So could be one of the overtaking spot. And then from this hairpin here, we go through the one of possibly the most famous part of the circuit, I believe, which is the Eurus and the Redillion. So this is the part of the circuit which you go downhill a bit here, and you have like a kind of small right-hander here.
Small right corner, and here on the starting grid, we will start the race in here at this part here.
All right, so this is the part, right?
Yes. Yes, we will start the race in here. As we can see, the marshal is waving a white flag there. And then we're going into a rouge, the one on the left.
The left-hander, yeah?
Yes, the small left-hander here, that is called rouge. And then the one on the right, turning the right-hander on the right, it is only called turn 3 if I'm not mistaken. And then the turn 4, the one on the corner left, that's called the Redillion.
So this is one of the part that you have to really be careful. I mean, could be really wrong here, especially if you're trying to go flat out here, and then usually you will miss the Redillion. I mean, you go a little bit too fast here, and actually you could get some kind of track limit warning.
Yes, track limit violation. This Redillion will be the most the most possible to get violation of track limits.
Yeah, and basically after that we will have kind of long sections there over the mountain also, and
called the Camel Straight.
And actually we could skip to this part where after the what part is it again? The last part before the chicane there?
That was called Blanchimon.
Blanchimon, yeah. And then you will have the famous chicane here.
Yes, the one penultimate corner for the drivers. It is also a possible overtaking maneuvers.
Could be, yeah. We've seen some kind of maneuvers here in other race, and possibly could also be in this race. And this part is actually, if I'm not mistaken, is used to call the bus stop, yeah?
Yeah, back then it was called the bus stop because it was basically two part of chicane. The first one is from the middle going to the left, and then a bit straight, and then going into the right, the left, and the remaining was only this one. This part is the remaining of the bus stop.
So basically, they just changed the layout for the corner here, and now just call it chicane. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So that's the most famous part from the track, I believe. And now, let's go to the driver standing here, where Marv Donokambi still holding his position strong in the first position there. Even though he hasn't winning any kind of race in our, but he's just be consistent in the top 4 there with 2, 3, 4 position from the first 3 race, and now still going strong in the first position, followed by Mada Andika, of course, which is the runner-up for the last round in the batters, and then Renaldi Wijaya, who is DNF for the first race, but then goes back-to-back win in the first and the second round, and also get the fastest lap in the race. And then we're followed by Haryo Amiluhur, who hasn't taken the win yet, but he's going strong there in the 4th position, and then followed by Indra Ferianto, who takes the 3rd position in the last round. So that's basically the standing for the top 5 that we got here, and I believe now is already the qualifying session.
It's not. It's still 7:15.
Oh, so it's still in the practice, yeah. So still in the day conditions here for the practice, where it's just basically a very, very, Spa is one of my personal favorite track because when I first trying sim racing, this is actually one of the first track that I have good memory of the layout. So I don't know, I just really like this track, maybe because of the Urus and the Radillion, but also maybe because of the unique curves colors there. And it's also very iconic, by the way.
It is a very, very interesting layout actually for Spa, especially the Urus and Radillion obviously. It is consists of 3 corners, 1 left-hander and then 1 right-hander, and then 1 small left-hander, but that because the elevation change, it's basically like we're taking corkscrew but reverse.
Yep, definitely. And then also that's the corkscrew is a pretty slow part, if I'm
yes.
But this is one of the most high speed part of the corner of the track. So that's also going to play some factors here. If you're lucky enough and you're skillful enough, you can go flat out actually in this part of the corner. But then we've seen a lot of person that get some kind of track limit warning when they or even worse, they could hit the wall in the
inner side.
In the inner side of the Radillion, because actually for the Formula 1 fans actually. They're asking for a bigger run-off area in the left part of the Radillion, because they think it could be dangerous. But then, I think so. This is the left part is behind the camera actually. But then, it's really, really close to
the barrier is actually really close to the circuit. So it is a bit dangerous if someone is going off there.
Yes, definitely. And by the way, speaking of today's Challenger grid, we have Asuka, which is now her livery is showing up in our screen here, and definitely gorgeous livery. I think.
Yep.
How do you think about it, Gigas?
It is one of the most interesting liveries as we have on the Challenger grid. The combination actually of red and orange is actually a bit similar to the curve of Spa.
Yes, I just noticed that.
It fits perfectly on this track.
Mm-hmm.
And also I like the modernist style from the Evangelion anime because I mean we have a futuristic car also, so it fits
perfectly.
Perfectly, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, you're right about the color being very similar to the overall theme of the Spa.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's just really beautiful to see here. Thanks for letting us see you in the beautiful livery, Asuka. And yeah, and I think it's just unique and very very attractive. I mean,
yep.
Definitely fans of the livery.
Yes, it very very suits the car also.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And the gold rims there, I actually very very like it. And let's see here, Asuka still trying to record her first practice runs here. She hasn't finished any practice runs, and now she's into the sequence here, turning left before goes into the main straight. Yep, already record some times and goes into the top 9 there. And now she's going into the hairpin.
Yeah.
Yes. And going fast there into the Eurus and Radilian.
We're still having Renaldi Wijaya, or is still on the fastest one?
Yeah. Do you think Renaldi Wijaya will win yet another race?
Yeah, it is possible if there isn't any technical issues, but also we have a few drivers actually who also love the Spa, because Spa is one of the iconic tracks. So this will be interesting because we've seen Renaldi Wijaya on the first 2 rounds. Oh, actually not the first 2 rounds, but
the second and the
previous
third,
round, second and third round back to back. His pace is actually pretty consistent. It is pretty amazing. He managed to drive fast and also being consistent. That is the key, because as we seen earlier in the batters, we have Indra Ferianto and Mada Andika, who is not really that fast but also consistent.
Very,
also
very
managed
consistent. Yes, definitely.
to finish in the top 3.
Mhm.
So it is very interesting to see.
Between the fastest driver here and the
most
consistent. Yeah, but Renaldi Wijaya definitely
have them both.
Yeah, have them both, and he's really proved it by becoming back-to-back champion and also back-to-back fastest lap winner.
Yes,
that makes him got 26 points, which is the maximum points that you could get in a single round. So that's definitely impressive. So we will gonna see whether Renaldi Wijaya would get yet another win for his for his third win, the third consecutive win. So
and it is definitely will be very interesting for Mada Andika and Renaldi Wijaya, as we see on the earlier on the standings, they only separated by 1 point.
Yes, definitely. And that's going to be very very critical for the standing, as we're already entering the 4th round now. So we already had 2 races left, and the point battle will be more interesting.
Yes, especially if Martin Kambi, if he didn't manage to get into the top 5 in this round, that will make it very very more interesting.
Yeah, that's definitely going to throw him out of the top 5 actually, if he doesn't manage to get some good position here, because Mada Andika is not that far actually.
Yep, if I'm not mistaken, it was only 10 points between Marv and Renaldi Wijaya and Mada Andika, because both of them, Mada Andika and Renaldi Wijaya, only trailed by 1 point by each other, but Mada Andika trailed by 10 points. So if Marv didn't get any significant points in this round, maybe it will make an interesting battle between the 3 of them.
And the final race will be do or die for them basically. And we see here Mada Andika still sitting in the 5th position, but it's just the free practice. And then for the race, considering it will be the night race, that could be another deciding factor for the race, definitely. And Marv Narukambi still leading in the first position in the standing, but hasn't win any race yet. Do you think he still have the chance to win in the last 2 rounds, or will he still just playing it safe, stay in the top 5, and then taking point in that kind of way?
Yeah, possibly he's going to play it safe. I mean, as far as we see on after this 3 rounds, basically also already doing everything safe.
Yes.
I mean, that already almost secured the championship win. That managed him to get 10 points ahead from Mada Andika and also Renaldi Wijaya. So I mean,
that's going to be
best option for him is actually just stay on the top 5. That's just, I mean, enough to win the championship.
Yes, but yeah, maybe it's also could be possible if he just if he thinks that the point is not safe enough from Mada Andika and Renaldi Wijaya, maybe he could just risk it all for the win. But then we will see in this race, definitely. So we're still waiting here for the qualifying session with
7 minutes.
Yep, I believe still 7 minutes to go. And maybe we could get a tour here with Haryo Amiluhur.
Yeah.
While viewing his onboard. And now he's entering which color is this? I'm not quite remember.
La double coach. It is turn 10 and 11. And now going into a small straight and then goes into Piff Puff or the turn 12.
And then entering the left-hander, which is the Fagnes.
And then turn 14 we have Campus. We have this one.
And followed by Stafflot. So this circuit is basically almost all part of the circuit is high speed part.
Yep, almost all is high speed.
Except for the chicane and for the hairpin. The
La Source,
yep. The La Source and the chicane is definitely the 2 slowest part of the circuit, but other than that, it's just
mostly high speed.
Yeah, just kind of flat out everything.
Especially with the GT3s because they had quite a lot of downforce there from those massive aeros on the vehicles.
So definitely going to push the car down a lot, so they could just get faster in the higher speed part.
Yeah, for me personally, I do back then joining the weekly race special. If you remember, I missed in Plonjimon. Actually, I do lift off quite a bit while following another driver, and I just got spun out.
Oh, you got spun out.
I mean,
is it because of a contact or just you spun out by yourself?
Spun by yourself. But it is basically in Plonjimon. Actually, if you're following another driver, if you're not flat out, and then you're going to spin out because of the dirty air.
I see.
And
so
the car is not. Basically, if you lift off the throttle, the aero will be slowed down for a bit. Your car will be slowed for a bit. So the downforce, there's a bit of a change in the downforce. So that will cause your car to a bit unsettled. Well, that is my opinion. I didn't know the very technical things about the car, but that's what happened.
So basically in that part of the track, you just have to go all or nothing.
Yes.
I mean, if you want to go fast, then you just have to really flat out and get close to. But then if you just kind of getting nervous a bit, but then you just lift off your gas even just a bit, you could get spun out like that.
Especially when you're following another driver, that is very, very quite dangerous.
So we're still in the practice now. And I believe Renaldi Wijaya there still in the first position for the practice, but we haven't seen him yet in the night race. So
yeah.
So that's definitely could be very, very interesting to see, because sometimes you could be a good driver at when all the lights are available, but then when it gets dark, you just need some kind of extra skills in your back to just being consistent in the dark.
Yeah, definitely you have to remember all the corners also.
Yes, definitely, because you couldn't really see in the end of the corner in this track, especially in the forest part, which is very dark.
Mostly
by the
dark,
way.
yeah.
And in the stream itself, I think we will see how dark it is actually outside there.
Yeah, basically we didn't see any light there after the Radion there.
Yes, we just have actually just small lights in this part of the tracks there, but then yeah, it's mostly just the headlights of the car that make it really bright. Other than that, nothing.
Yeah, it is very tricky actually.
Yes.
You have to really remember the track overall, but also remember the braking marker.
And also you need to being able to see the opponents. Yeah, I mean, in the dark, it's just getting hard to see. For me personally, at least, to see the other opponents.
Yeah, it is very tricky because if you get too far from the other opponents, you can't see. You can see really clear because you can see. You only drive on the night based on your headlights. You can see. You can judge the track from the other cars.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, we're still waiting the qualifying here, which I believe the qualifying will also be in the night. Or we're still gonna have for that.
Actually, I didn't know for sure.
Yeah, we're still gonna wait for that. Even though this is not the random weather, but we're still gonna guess a little bit and wait for the surprise.
We
Because
only have the info for a night race, but not for qualifying or
and
practice.
Yeah, and the practice, as you could already see, is actually not in the night. So we're still wait for the qualifying here. But then, do you see the gaps there between Ronaldo Wijaya and the second person? Because I don't remember the gaps there, but
yeah, almost a half a second.
Oh, so that's.
But we have, if I'm not mistaken, from first to fifth, the fifth place was, if it was Marv or Madandika, is almost 1.2 seconds
between
Ronaldo.
So there's
Ronaldo
just
second,
this could possibly be another fast drive here by Ronaldo.
Yeah, we also didn't know for sure because the race is actually going to be in the dark, right?
Yes, that's
But definitely he might will be run away on the qualifying session if the qualifying is it's not dark.
Yeah, I see that. So growing up, driving in this circuit, the Eurus Radion is definitely one of the scariest part for me. But then we also have the Blankimon is also scary because it's very high speed. When I just starting out, the high speed part just make me real nervous. It's just making me crazy. I couldn't really find the perfection there in the high speed. And
yeah, basically if you miss a few milliseconds of the reaction time, you will end up taking the corner earlier and hitting the curbs or even the grass, or just goes wide.
Yeah, and that's just the accuracy and the reaction time is actually one of the hardest part when I just starting out.
Yeah, especially in ACC, if you go wide, and it will possibly just give you the track limit violation.
I see. Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, ACC only have 3 maximum track limits before you have a drive-through penalty. So,
and we've already seen in the previous round that a lot of drivers has got the drive-through penalty.
Yeah.
And in the first round, if I'm not mistaken, we have like five drivers get drive-through penalty just in the start. But then but it's because another reason. I mean, they could just overtaken before the start and etc. But then the track limit is still one of the most common accident that we've seen. There's a lot of drivers just got too excited there, and then suddenly we see, they got DT, and then it's just kind of ruined their race.
Yeah, especially on this, maybe we will see a few drive-through penalties here.
Oh, is this the qualifying here?
Yeah, this should be the qualifying. We are now in 1931, so should be the qualifying session.
And now the qualifying is oh my goodness. Just beginning the outlap and almost lost the controls there.
one of the tricks of hitting the tires maybe from Rafif.
Yeah, definitely going to hit the tire real fast there, even though going to basically kills the tire.
Yeah. Now we're on board with Rafif from Bego Racing Division, the car with number 420 here.
Interesting number.
Now going into the Bruxelles. I don't know if I spelled that correctly.
Yeah, it's the language that we're not very used to, so spelling it out is sometimes really hard. So we're really sorry if we make some kind of spelling mistakes here. But then I believe Marvin Kambi is the first one to go out there in the qualifying. And by the way, as you could already see, the qualifying is not in the night.
Yep. So this is going to be an advantage maybe for Renaldi Wijaya, as we see on the practice session.
Yes.
He was the fastest one with 221-ish, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot the millisecond behind, but it was 221. So this is going to be interesting. And we have Adex Trisna here. Looks like he's the one on the first on the track. Oh, we have another Ferrari.
Oh yeah. So the Ferrari there, I believe that
it's a white Ferrari. If I'm not mistaken, it should be probably Bintang Arya maybe.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah, we only have Bintang Arya or Bismat Verbudiman. The only two
Ferrari drivers, yeah, in the grid, yeah. Oh, and also we have Danindra Lazuardi actually also using Ferrari, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, but I didn't see his name here on the tower. Oh, we have it. Oh yeah, number 721.
Oh, this is the... Yeah, I think that's Danindra's car that we've seen earlier, or... Yeah, we don't know for sure. So I think I'm just going to take a look at the live comments here for the live stream in the Facebook. So we have actually Audi Devanugra saying bestly very Asuka, so definitely one of the fans for the livery, because I'm also the fans of the livery. That livery definitely looks good and unique here.
Yes, I told you earlier, it is very interesting and also fitting with the car.
Yes, definitely, and also the track.
Yep.
And by the way, for the next round, we're basically going to get we're going to get race from the country where Asuka live.
Ah yeah, we will have Suzuka there for the next round.
So basically we're gonna come to Shikinami's home court there for the next round. Is this going to be some kind of home court advantage for her?
Yeah, probably, we'll see. Yeah, this Suzuka is also one of the iconic tracks here.
Yes, definitely one of the most iconic also. Oh, so actually we lost the sound of the games in the earlier, but I didn't really notice that.
Yeah, we didn't actually notice that.
But then when the sound turns on, we just noticed that actually something's missing in the in the earlier part of these streams. So we still have 10.5 minutes here in the qualifying, and we've seen Danindra Lazuardi goes to the chicanes. And this is the qualifying lap, the hot lap, or is the
should
hot
be.
lap?
This should be the qualifying.
Oh, I think this is still the hot lap.
Still
The hot lap,
yeah.
So yeah, because this is if I'm not mistaken, is like 7 kilometer is track. So definitely one of the long track here we got in the Java Sim Challenge 2022.
Yeah, we almost have probably almost 5 minutes just to do a 2 lap.
Yeah, and then we also still have the full formation lap, I believe.
Yeah, it should be full formation, because we actually previously we also have full formation.
We always have the full formation. So if this going to be a full formation lap, then we have a lot of time actually to wait for the drivers to complete their the full formation lap, and then they also have to manage the temperature of their tires.
Yes.
Definitely going to goes around the 7 kilometers circuit with really low speed is just going to waste all the heat that they already got in the tires.
And as we can see here on the tower, we have Renaldi Wijaya already taking the pole position.
The winner for the second and the third round there is actually now leading yet again in the qualifying, but yeah, we still have a bunch of times here in the qualifying. And Rian Chandra is now sitting in the third positions actually. Mada Andika there. Definitely going to be some kind of titles battles here. We got in the second and first position.
It is only 0.1 gap, if I'm not mistaken, between Renaldi Wijaya and Mada Andika. This is going to be an interesting.
And Mada Andika still going for this second lap actually.
Yes, and this is going to be interesting because as we can see, Mada Andika is actually one of the veterans on the sim racing, and also already experienced in many in-prince races. So driving in Spa in night probably is not really going to
be a problem.
Yeah, not going to be a problem for him.
I think the night race will makes the more experienced driver gets some kind of benefits.
The advantage,
yeah, because they're just getting really used to trains their their racecraft, their driver instinct, and a lot of things that it's just times that will give you the skill for. So I think this is definitely. Oh, but now we have Marv Nurukami in the second position of the qualifying here.
Yeah, so that is interesting with 0.0-ish, if I'm not mistaken, or to set 0. You can't really see it clearly
because the screen is a bit small here. But then also Renaldi Wijaya is still out there. He's not pitting yet, so I mean he's not in the pit stop. So I think he's already beginning his second hot lap there.
Yeah, and maybe he will going to do all out for full 15 minutes on the track.
Yeah,
maybe.
could actually be.
Because if you go back into the pits, you have to spend around 2.5 minutes just to exit the track again.
And that's definitely going to
cost him time.
Yeah, that's going to be just some kind of big disadvantage there. But then now Marv Nurukami is also going outside the pit lane and now trying to. Oh, Mada Andika reclaims the second positions now. This is Mada Andika, who just finished the second lap, and now he's got the second position, closing into Renaldi Wijaya. But then Renaldi Wijaya is also still in his hot lap.
It looks like Renaldi Wijaya set a new best lap again. It's around 2:20, if I'm not mistaken. The practice was 2:21.
I believe so. So that's just some really consistent and fast drive from our previous winner. Yeah, the break-to-break winner. And Renaldi Wijaya actually have to, he's really needed to step up and be in the top 3 basically to get a chance to the winner of the series, because the fact that he missed the first race in the series is actually going to give him a lot of disadvantages.
Yes, it was just because of technical issues for him. So it is pretty bad, because as we can see on the first round, he actually got a quite consistent pace.
Very
starting
good,
from the middle pack. He managed to get around top 5, if I'm not mistaken. It is a possible podium, but he's just gone because of technical issues.
And now Mada Andika is actually going inside the pit lane again, but it's still in the second position. Marv Nurukami here also stopping there. I think he would go back,
or maybe he made some room for the cars in front to get away.
And there's actually one other cars back of him.
Yeah, that is a bit tricky situation for him.
But I think he's going to enter the pit lane there, considering that he's very slow.
And now we've seen Asuka Shikinami. She's going to do a hot lap actually on this one. But we have another driver in front. Let's hope it didn't cost her pretty quick time.
Because I mean they look kind of far actually in the straight, but then when you come to the slower section of the part, it's going to get closer and closer. So yeah, we basically hope that everyone got the perfect place to their qualifying.
Yes.
And look at this! Look at that livery.
Yeah, it really suits the track very well on the color combination.
Just straight up beautiful. Oh, it's still going tidy here, Asuka. The fact that the most part of the is the fast part, could basically mean that just like what we've already talked earlier, that the smallest mistakes could be having very very high effects.
Yeah, it is very quite costly. Yeah.
Yes.
Because if you lose a bit of momentum, even only just 0.1 or 0.2 seconds, especially if someone make a mistake, maybe in Radillion or in the double coach or even in Bronkimon, it will cost them quite dearly because it will have quite continuous straight. So basically, you will lose the momentum for this straight.
I see. Yeah. So basically, the access of the corner is very very what can I say, important actually.
Yes.
And very vital, because just like what you already seen, you already said that if the access is not that good, it's just going to make you lose a lot of times. And so we're actually having some kind of choice. So Asuka here, she's still in the 14th position, but then she maybe still have like one more laps to improve her position.
Maybe around 2 more laps.
Or 2, because we still have 2.5 minutes.
Because the average lap is around 2 minutes 24, 2 minutes 25, and we still have 2:22, and she already on the Malmedy.
And definitely, it's very important to her to not making any mistakes, because just some kind of mistakes, and if you want to redo your outlap, it's basically just impossible.
Yeah. As long as you didn't make any damage, it is still possible to continue the qualifying session.
Yeah, and actually, from the first to second position, we have almost half seconds gaps there. It's 0.408 second, and then we have half seconds gaps to the third position, which is Marvin Kambi.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting, but we didn't see Indra Ferianto. It's on the 12th position.
There you go, Indra Ferianto.
The one who finished third in Mount Panorama, last week.
The Mount Panorama stage, which is just basically becomes Drive to Survive stage, and the most consistent gets the win.
Yeah, we've seen Renaldi Wijaya, Madandika, and also Indra Ferianto takes the win, and all three of them have a very consistent. But Renaldi Wijaya had the advantage of being a faster one instead, not just the consistent one. So he really deserved the win.
Definitely. And we've seen someone giving the way there for Indra Ferianto to make sure that Indra Ferianto gets the best possible laps.
It looks like Renaldi Wijaya because it was a white and light bluish BMW.
And by the way, we have one driver here, I believe, that hasn't got any kind of qualifying.
Yeah, it is Alif Akbar from Team Techno.
Did we only got 19 drivers here in the grid?
Yeah, usually we have 20-ish, 25.
So basically there's some drivers that goes absent here. Now Ravi Prahasya here, makes a mistake in the exits there.
Yeah, it goes quite big, quite wide there.
Yeah, and maybe he thinks just not going to do for the run, because that mistake is quite big actually, for considering the fact that the next part is just very very high speed part, and most of the drivers is already in the pit lane now, not doing anything. But we still have Raffi Adisasmito, who is still trying to get some improvement on his laps.
Yeah, let's see if he will make any improvements. And we also still have Haryo Amiluhur, Asuka Shikinami, and Kurniawan Alditya, who haven't completed their qualifying session. It's going to be their last lap.
and it's going to be important, especially for Alif Akbar, who haven't got any runs yet.
Yep.
And Raffi Adi Sasmito entering the chicane here. Now the last quarter.
Goes quite a bit spinning there. A bit wheel spin.
Yeah, a bit. His position has been getting up quite a bit, right?
Yeah, from 14ish or 16, yeah.
From the lower, maybe the 14 and 15 position, now in the top 10.
Yep, it is one amazing drive for Raffi Adi Sasmito, but definitely the fastest one is still Renaldi Wijaya here on the grid.
Yeah, I believe it's just going to be some kind of pure domination again from Renaldi Wijaya, but we're still gonna wait because again this is a night race and then you still have to do the pit stop. But as we already seen so far in the race, that's the last three races, is actually Renaldi hasn't messed up his pit even once. I mean, the first race, as you already said, it's just getting ruined by the technical issues. But then the last two races were basically definitely. So but then maybe the night race will be gonna be the deciding factor around.
Okay, while we wait for the starting grid.
Let's see if there's some kind of interesting comments in the YouTube, in the Facebook. I mean.
We didn't have any yet so far.
Yeah, we're still waiting for. Maybe they're waiting for the race.
Yeah, around 5 to 6 minutes before the race starts, including the formation lap.
So that's basically the Eros and Aurelian at night will basically going to look like that in the background.
Yeah, it is very terrifying. Basically, we've seen the curve there. It lights up because of the headlight of the vehicles who go cross there, and also from the grandstand on the starting grid.
Because the grandstand there and the part where most of the central area of the circuits before you go to the first hairpin, and then after that before the heroes is basically the most well lit up part of the track.
The most well lit up on the track,
because after that it's basically some kind of a very very dark, and you could basically see in your screen right there in the background that when the cars already pass the part, is actually being very very dark there.
Yes, it is basically very dark because the lighting is not really that much.
yes, and there's actually one thing that I'm very curious and haven't seen yet actually. If in case you got some kind of damage, could your headlights actually be damaged or no?
I also forgot about that in ACC, but
because it's very very not kind of moments that very common to and so not kind of thing that very common to happens. So basically I'm very curious of that actually. So maybe we're gonna see in the race. Because from the previous race we actually have almost all in the all around we have like some big accidents in every race actually. So I think we're gonna see.
Yeah, the biggest one was on fast circuit in the last round.
Okay, so we have the starting grid today. Renaldi Wijaya in the first position, which has already back-to-back wins in the previous two rounds, followed by Mada Andika, who is also second in the driver standing, I believe.
Yep.
Then followed by the current leader of the driver standing, Marv Dadokambi, here in the third position, and then followed by Danindra Lazwardi.
And then on the fifth position we have Atex Trisna from GSR Club Sport, and we have Bismat Verbudiman from Tadulago Sim Sport, 7th position we have Ryan Chandra, and the 8th position we have Muhammad Bintang Arya.
In the 9th position we have Raffi Adisasmito, who we already see in the laps live actually. And then we have Raffi Prahasya following closely in the 10th position, followed by Haryo Amiluhur. And then we have Indra Ferianto in the 12th position.
And then on 13th position we have Asuka Lengli Sikinami. There we can see her delivery now finally. And then followed by Ferdi Giri Ramadan on the 14th. Then Keanan Liwang 15th position, and then 16th it's Kurniawan Alditya.
And then we have Jalu in the 7th position, Jalu Putusukeja, followed by Fikri Haji Fauzi. And then in the last position we have Alif Akbar in the 19th position. So we actually have only 19 drivers tonight in the Challenger grid. But then we also hope for the final race that all the drivers could attend the race.
Yeah, we also miss Colin Louis because he also had technical issue, but maybe from his PC or from his steering wheel.
That's definitely really sad to see, because Colin Louis has brought up some good entertainments in the race.
It is. He puts up a pretty good battles from the third round.
One of the bravest drivers to play the battle actually.
Yep.
So now they're beginning the full formation laps here, which is going to take a long time here.
And we're starting at 1 a.m. on the in-game. It is very dark now.
Yes, it's very dark. So as you could see there's literally no lights except their headlights there.
It is very dark indeed.
But this is definitely going to takes another looks at the one of the part of the car that's kind of underrated. It's the lights of the car. I mean, when at the nights you could see them very clear how the pattern of the lights were, and I personally really likes the light of the new BMW there.
Oh yeah, because they have two separate lights, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. And the one on the bottom, it's shaped of an L shape. It looks very interesting actually. The reverse L shape.
Yeah, so there you go. That's it looks aggressive in my opinion. I don't know how about you.
Aggressive pig.
Yeah. So I basically really likes the looks of the lights. I mean, just as my personal opinions actually. Oh, look at that total darkness.
Complete darkness there.
Complete darkness, and definitely going to be challenge for all the drivers here today.
Especially this is going to be challenging for Renaldi Wijaya because he's on the first place and without any supporting lights. The cars behind, we have Madantika and also the others. They have supporting lights from other drivers.
And already see the other drivers in front, so basically gets some kind of guide actually. But then it also could be dangerous for drivers in back, because if in case the drivers in front made some kind of mistakes, it's just really hard to avoid to get in contact with him. And you can see definitely looks like some kind of blackout actually in the circuit there, because it's really dark. It's basically seperti mati lampu. Me personally, I haven't raced in that much of a night race, so I basically have almost zero experience in this kind of race. How about you?
I rarely do night races in ACC, but I have some in RF2, and it's still really to consider. Not really that much. It is still mostly the experience was from our Factor 2,
and it's just going to be a lot more interesting actually.
Yeah. But in my opinion, the one on Air Factor 2 is actually darker than this.
So this is basically just better actually for
yeah,
them.
it is a bit brighter than the one on RF2.
And also, not only for the drivers, the night race is just basically going to be a challenge for us, the commentator, and also the audience at home. So we just basically can only tell from the names in the top of their cars, because their livery is just all of them kind of looks the same. It's just kind of like very dark. They got in the car there.
Especially when the drivers already separated into groups.
Yeah, that's going to be very hard to see. By the way, now they're already at the chicane, and they're closing in into the starting line, which is will be this line, I believe.
After La Source. So we still have one corner left, the hairpin on the of La Source.
Going to be very, very tense here.
We already have the double file formation here. Everyone is looking very tidy.
Very, very close there. And this is, although it's still looking pretty dark, but this is actually the brightest part of the circuit. This and this part after the last source is still the brightest part of the circuit, because after that we still have a very, very dark part. Okay, so closing in into the starting line here, and anytime now the race will begin. So it's green and the race begins. Let's see how the night race will play. So Renaldi Wijaya still leading there into the Urus. Oh, very, very tight. Oh, already got someone spinning there in the Urus and Raidilian in the first lap.
Looks like there's a bit of a contact there, if I'm not mistaken.
because they're actually going side by side in the Raidilian.
It is very dangerous going side by side in Raidilian, but so far it is pretty clean instead of that one incident.
Yes, and now is that some kind of bug, or Bismarck Budiman also already taking the first position from Renaldi Wijaya? We don't know yet for sure, because it's very dark. We can't really tell, but it turns out that Renaldi Wijaya is still in front.
Oh, they are going still very, very close.
And we have some close group in the back here, but we couldn't really tell the car actually. That's really hard to see. So Fikri Fauzi here still in the 7th position. So Bismarck Budiman is the one that spots out, I believe, because that's clearly a Ferrari. Already spawns out in the Raidilian, even though it is still in the first lap.
Yeah, that will cost him quite a lot of time.
But now Mada Andika is following closely behind Renaldi Wijaya. Oh, they're basically getting separated from the rest of the grid.
2 seconds actually. That is quite far.
In the first lap.
Yeah, in the first lap.
Kinda crazy actually.
Yeah, we also have Asuka Shikinami already on the 9th position, starting from 11 or 12 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, climbing the position ladder so fast there, and then we could see the point of view from Rian Chandra in the bottom right of your screens there.
As you can see there, very, very dark indeed.
Oh, and he's actually getting some battle with Rafi Prahasya in the chicanes now, but Rian Chandra is claiming back his position.
That was a very brave move of Daipom from Rafi Prahasya there.
But then he needs to turn really steep there in the exits of the first right-hander in the chicane. Then he's just lost in the exits of the chicanes from Rian Chandra. And now you can see Rian Chandra still trying to follow Bintang Arya there in the 6th position, and it's actually so they're actually entering the Euros and Raidilian against very, very tidy still. Asuka there also following through the Euros and Raidilian up top. Asuka trying to take from the outside actually in the long straight part here, and Asuka still in the front, but we get 3-weight battle. Now Asuka is side by side. Gets some bumps.
Contact there.
Asuka is drifting a lot there, I believe. Lose her control and getting contacts there.
That was unfortunate for her, but it was actually without that very last contact. she managed to recover the car. Actually, she managed to save the car.
So let's see the replaces. Asuka trying to get outside of
Indra Ferianto, if I'm not mistaken.
the
The
yellow BMW there.
And then we have Kenan Liwang on the McLaren.
Is,
contact
but
there.
Also, actually we have some contact and Asuka drifting there, entering the corner, and then just can't control her cars no more. Yeah, and especially with the last contacts that she got there, it just got no chance whatsoever to control her car.
It looks like from as we see in there, we have four cars there. We have Indra Ferianto got spun out after having a contact. I have suspicion those incidents onto the La Source is actually not La Source, Las Combes is actually being a bump from behind. Maybe
could be. And we actually have now Bisma Verbudiman with Kurniawan Alditya in the insides now. And takes the position from Bisma Verbudiman, claims the 13 positions there. So Shikinami who already got some good race in the first lap, getting ahead into the 9th position, is now getting thrown back into the 16th position.
Yeah, that is a bit unfortunate for her, but yeah, the race is still only running on 5 minutes, so there's still a lot of things going to come. And actually, on the middle pack, the grid is actually not really separated. They are still very close.
But the top two we got here is just very fast and just pulling away from the rest of the grid. Actually.
1.8 seconds between Mada Andika and Danindra Laswardi.
But Danindra Laswardi is actually getting closer here because in the last laps they actually have 2 second difference. So yeah, he's basically cut off 0.2 seconds of the gaps there with Mada Andika. But then Renaldi Wijaya is now pulling away with 1.2 seconds from Mada Andika. Renaldi Wijaya, it looks like the night race will not be a problem for him.
Yeah, props to Renaldi Wijaya here. Definitely one of
Bisma Verbudiman trying to. It's actually
Rafif, it looks like he's going wide there, and then Bisma Verbudiman just taking the opportunity to overtake him.
We got side by side actions there behind of Bisma Verbudiman, I believe.
It was Kurniawan. It is Kurniawan Alditya with the McLaren,
and it's being chased by.
It looks like he's been chased by Asuka, I guess. 15, 16. Yeah, it should be.
We don't know for sure, but yeah, because the night was really hard to tell which drivers to switch. And no,
it was Rafif. Rafif, yeah.
Or we don't know for sure now. Yeah, it's
Rafif.
Yeah, it's Rafif.
Wait,
this is the other side, so that's not Rafif. So yeah, it gets pretty confusing right now. But now what we know for sure is Rafif Rahasya trying to chase Rian Chandra actually.
Oh yeah, it is the same McLaren, yeah.
So we have Rafif Rahasya trying to follow real close, but got a bit wide, and Rian Chandra gets the gaps to be bigger. So Rian Chandra now entering the chicane, braking a lot, getting very slow to enter the chicane, entering the first gear, I believe, and goes into La Source.
Yeah, and actually Rian Chandra got the barrel line there on the chicane, so he's now pulling away for a bit from Rafif there. And now entering La Source here. Rafif gets very close,
but a bit tight in the exit part of the corner there. So, but then they're still really close between each other.
Now we're entering La Rouge.
Now Marv sitting in the 4th position with half seconds gap there with Danindra Laswardi, but Danindra Laswardi is still. Oh yeah, that's definitely going bigger because Danindra Laswardi is nowhere to be seen in the front, and now we have Kurniawan Alditya is actually battling out with Jalu Putusukeja, I believe, in the last.
Oh yeah. The BMW was Jalu.
And now in front of him is that Fikri Haji Fauzi in front of him?
Yep, the one in front is Fikri Haji Fauzi with 0.6 gap between Fauzi and Kurniawan Alditya now.
So this is definitely interesting to see actually, especially because Fauzi is starting way back actually.
Yes.
In the 18 positions.
18, yeah.
Yeah, second from last.
And now we have Rian Chandra is still battling out with Rafi Prasya, but looks like we have an incident maybe, because Rian Chandra and Rafi Prasya, as we've seen earlier, is on 6th and 7th position, but now both of them are now on the 4th and 5th position.
Oh, it's looked like Martin Kambi is actually dropping quite a lot in the 7th positions now.
No, it's actually
in the 9th position.
position.
From previously, he is in the top 4 position there, sitting behind Ganindra Lazuardi.
Yes, it looks like he got involved into an incident probably.
It looks like it's an incident before Urus.
Yes, we've seen earlier
that he's going kinda slow there.
Yeah.
Before entering Urus. But now, that's definitely going to be unfortunate for Mafnur Kambi, and he's getting overtaken again. The car is badly damaged? We don't know for sure.
It looks like him involved in the incident. As we've seen earlier, he just goes slow on the Radillion, right?
Yes, and now it looks like his car is definitely badly damaged, because he's just getting passed by every other cars that get close to him.
Yeah, this is unfortunate for Dondo Kambi.
This is definitely heartbroken for Dondo Kambi, considering that he is still actually leading
with 10 points ahead.
But we still have Renaldi Wijaya. They're almost getting too excited to hit the throttle, but also got to take control again with the car. Now going to Urus there, getting really fast uphill, and it goes into the Radillion. Still very far from Mada Andika, but Mada Andika is now claims the fastest laps.
Yeah, that definitely shows the experience of Mada Andika had from night races.
And Danindra Lazuardi is actually now getting past.
Oh, that is very brave move from Danindra Lazuardi.
Yeah, he's actually taking the position from Mada Andika.
Yes.
But Mada Andika not going to give up the position that easy, Danindra. So Mada Andika still sticking to his rear bumper, getting the wider entry line for the corners. And Danindra Lazuardi is still trying to follow. Mada Andika still trying to follow Danindra Lazuardi very, very close there.
And this is definitely going to be an advantage for Renaldi Wijaya, because we have Lazuardi and Andika is actually battling with each other. So this is going to be an opportunity for Renaldi Wijaya to run away.
Especially considering that Mafta Kambi, the current leader, is actually dropping quite a lot there after getting involved in some kind of incident.
Yeah. Oh, but we've seen Fikra Fauzi. It looks like he accidentally hit the wiper.
Yeah, it looks like even though it's not rain, but his wiper is turned on now for no reason. Gets a bit wide there, maybe getting distracted by the wiper. But now we know that Kuryawan Alditya takes the inside from Fikri Haji Fauzi and claims the 11th position, I believe, because Fikri Haji Fauzi is now in the 12th position.
And now we're back with Rian Chandra, who's actually still being followed by Rafi Prahasya. Oh, but they both are dropped by 1 position, because we have Muhammad Bintang Arya already on the 4th position. Oh, Rafi Prahasya goes wide there. As I said earlier there in the Blanc Simon.
Really easy to get wrong. Oh, Rafi Prahasya trying to the inside from Rian Chandra in the chicane, but not quite get the position yet, because Rian Chandra reclaims the position in the left-hander there. Now still following, trying to get some kind of slipstream before entering La Source. Rafi Prahasya tries the inner side of Rian Chandra. Rafi Prahasya in the inside. Is he got it? Definitely got it, but Rian Chandra gets the better exits there, I believe. But now there's just kind of side by side before entering the Heroes. Is this just gonna be some kind of bravery battles going literally side by side? But Rian Chandra is now in the front of Rafi Prahasya.
It is great move from Rafi Prahasya. He's backing off on the Urus and Radillion, because it will be dangerous for them if they're going to be a two-wide battle in the Urus and Radillion.
And now Rafi Prahasya trying to get another move on Rian Chandra, checking the inside yet again, and now claims the position. But now the next is left-hander. Get some context there, but still very close between them. And Rian Chandra still in front.
Yeah, definitely an interesting battle between Rian Chandra and Rafi Prahasya here.
But Rafi is definitely trying to launch a lot of attacks on Rian Chandra.
Yeah, it's basically a mentality battle here between Rafi Prahasya and Rian Chandra. Let's see if Rian Chandra could handle the pressure getting attacked from Rafi Prahasya here.
And now Rian Chandra is actually kind of getting away from Rafif here.
Yeah, as we enter a double course, and Rian Chandra still holds the better line here from Rafif. Rafif goes a bit far off now because he got a wide racing line there, but now he's closing in again in campus here, entering campus. Let's see if Rafif will close in the gap again just before the starting grid. We still have start lot here, and we have I don't know how to spell that, and then we still have Blanchimon. This is going to be interesting.
And after the Blanchimon, they have the chicane, which is in the last lap they have some kind of big battles here where Rafif Rahasya trying to race it and trying to take the inside. Is he going to redo his move? Ooh, try to do some kind of dive bomb, and Rafif Rahasya gets the inside of Rian Chandra, still goes side by side, but now Rafif Rahasya gets in front of Rian Chandra. Now possibly, yes, Rafif Rahasya is actually now gets the position from Rian Chandra, definitely.
That was an intense battle just for a lap there between Rafif Rahasya and Rian Chandra, and well done for Rafif there.
But there's actually some kind of brave move from Rafif to kind of dive bomb in the sequence, but we're very fortunate that there is no accident at all. And Rian Chandra still trying to follow Rafif. There goes into the Heroes and Ray Dillian here. And now actually Danindra Lazuardi is still, and now it's actually pulling away from Mada Andika.
Yeah, pulling away from Mada Andika.
That's quite a bit of gaps there.
But now, as we see on the screen, Rian Chandra got the bear exit here and also got the slipstream. Now getting very close from him and Rafif Rahasya here.
And Rafif Rahasya is actually not doing any kind of defensive move in the last corners there. But still, he's still in front of Rian Chandra. I think the gap is still safe for him to take just the ideal racing lines there.
Oh, but now, after Bruxelles,
it's actually...
Is that Rafif spinning? Oh yes!
Yes, it's Rafif is actually getting some mistakes there and lose the position from Rian Chandra.
Okay, let's see what happened here.
Rafif just spun out by himself.
That is very unfortunate for Rafif. He's just got too excited to run away from Rian Chandra there.
Getting too hurry to hit the throttle again and then just lose the grips of the rear of the car, and now got to drop back a lot actually to 12th position.
That is a bit unfortunate for Rafif Rahasya here.
After some good battles there, but now has to drop quite a lot, and then we have some kind of move from Bismatfer actually. We got some battles here with Bismatfer, Budiman and Canon Liwang. Canon Liwang still gets in front of Budiman.
The battle between McLarens and one McLaren and one Ferraris here. Let's see Bismatfer Budiman on the Ferraris, and the one in front is Canon Liwang here. Okay, after campus, let's see, it looks like Bismatfer Budiman got the better exit here as he closing in into Canon Liwang, as we have here.
And now they're getting side by side actually. Canon Liwang still in front. Canon Liwang goes very wide, but still in front of Bismatfer Budiman, as actually now we have, it's Fikri Jifauzi or
it's Kurniawan Alditya.
Yes, Alditya actually. We got some interesting move here. Alditya now gets inside of Liwang, and now actually also taking the position from him. And now it's actually Budiman's ahead, followed by Alditya and then Liwang. Liwang just lose the positions there.
Wow, that was an amazing overtake there. Canon Liwang just...
Actually Canon Liwang tries to claim back his position, but now actually the exit is very bad that Alditya claims the position yet again.
That will cost him quite a lot of time there, especially for between him and Bismatfer Budiman. As we can see now, Bismatfer Budiman is just running away there.
Yes. And it's actually getting closer and closer to... is that Ramadan in front of him? And now we have Raffi Adi Sasmito currently sitting in the 6th position now, trying to chase Rian Chandra. Rian Chandra, after have to deal with Raffi Rahasya, is now got to deal with Raffi Adi Sasmito.
But as we can see here, Rian Chandra is actually able to calm himself under pressure from the other drivers. So this is going to be an interesting battle between Raffi Adi Sasmito and Rian Chandra.
Yes. And by the way, speaking of the overtaking move in the second last time, It's actually a double overtake, I believe.
Yeah.
Just the one's taken from inside and the other one's taken from the outside. Just kind of getting sandwiched, but in the not in the front mid back position, but right left mid. And now actually, Raffi Adisasmito already taking the position from Rian Chandra.
Oh, looks like Rian Chandra do a little mistake there that made Raffi Adisasmito able to overtake him quite easily here.
Yeah,
Because we can see here exiting campus, it looks like Rian Chandra got the pair exit. As we can see here, closing in quite quickly here. And with the last two corners before the chicane, we also have Plonchimon. Oh, as we can see here on the onboard, Rian Chandra is definitely much more faster than Raffi. He goes wide and entering the chicane. Let's see if he will do a late braking maneuver. No, he isn't.
Oh, but definitely getting close there. Oh, very close with Raffi Adisasmito as they're entering the main straight and closing into the last source. But now it looks like Raffi still gets the better exit of the two.
However, as we've seen on the many corners before this, Rian Chandra definitely got the better pace here. So this is mostly Rian Chandra is pressuring Raffi Adisasmito here to give back the position.
Just like what we already seen what happened with Raffi Prahasya.
Yeah.
When he got Rian Chandra in back of him. Entering the Heroes and Roy Dillian here.
Raffi goes very wide. That is
very
definitely going to be a track limit violation for Raffi Adisasmito there.
But still going to just be a warning as we actually we haven't seen any kind of a penalty yet for all the grids today. So Rian Chandra trying to take from the outside on the chicane here. I mean the big chicane is not the name of the chicane, but still a chicane.
Yeah, it's the Les Combs. And now actually Rian Chandra is now quite a bit trailing behind after that attacking maneuver there.
Because I mean I think that he just really getting the downside in the entry in the exits there.
Yeah, definitely caused him quite a lot of speed loss on the exit after doing that aggressive attacking from the outside. But now, as we've seen earlier, Rian Chandra got the better pace overall from Raffi Adisasmito. So maybe for the half of the lap, maybe he will closing in again.
Could possibly be. Because we already seen after being overtaken, Rian Chandra is always getting faster and faster and trying to reclaim his positions there.
Yep, but he just goes wide here on Piff Puff, but Raffi Adisasmito just goes wide on the Fagnes. So basically both of them got one loss and one win position. And now we're entering campus here.
And we've seen like Raffi is also making some kind of small mistakes there, already going a bit wide there.
Yes.
If he goes like just a bit wider, it's just it's not that good for him. And now we have actually Raffi Prahasya trying to do some kind of revenge, and now chasing Fikri Haji Fauzi. Will we see another kind of a crazy maneuver here from Raffi Prahasya? We will see. Oh, actually Fikri Haji Fauzi goes wide and Raffi Prahasya is just easily claims the position from him.
Yeah, that was an easy overtake for Raffi Prahasya because Fikri Haji Fauzi goes wide and also hit the gravel trap there for a bit. That will cost him quite a lot. And as we can see now, Rafif already overtaking him.
And Rafif, despite already spinning there, but he's now still keeping the good motivation, keeping the good pace as he entering the sequence here. Very good pace from him so far.
Yeah, but the gap between him and Kanan Liwang is quite far actually. Around 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
And now it's 4.9 seconds. So definitely trying to make the gap smaller there actually. And Mada Andika now in the third position. And by the way, in the fastest lap is already being claimed by Danindra Lazwari at this point.
And now Mada Andika is actually trailing quite a bit now. With Danindra Lazwari is 4.5 seconds behind Danindra Lazwari. So this is actually an interesting one because as we know, Mada Andika is actually an experienced driver, especially when driving on the night. But he still managed to get beaten by Danindra Lazwari and also Reynaldi Wijaya.
But then he also could possibly do the strategy where he just carry out more fuels like the first round.
I see, yeah.
That the first round where he gets to win is actually he just keeping the consistency and just he knows the guys in front of him is faster because they got fewer fuels. But then he just need to keep the consistency there.
Yeah, that might be his strategy here. As we can see, he's driving not really pushing to the limit, basically just keeping the pace now, keeping the pace stable each lap.
Not going to race it, right?
Yeah.
Especially just like what we already seen with Mafda Ducati there, that gets thrown into the 16th positions now.
Yeah, that is a bit unfortunate for Martin Duchamp. If he's still on the 16th position, he won't get any points from this race, and that will be a huge advantage for Renaldi Wijaya and also Mada Andika.
He's just casually hot lapping now.
Yep.
Well, especially here, really goes. Oh, but really tidy actually.
Yes. Especially what happened with Rafif here?
Oh, Rafif got wise there and getting the positions taken. Is there anything wrong with the car?
It looks like he spun out, I guess. Let's see if we can get the replays here.
So this is Rafif Rahasya still going very, very fast there. Is he making the same mistakes again? Could possibly be. So,
it looks like we didn't get the replay. Oh,
but he
goes wide again.
Oh, just in front of Jalo there.
Okay, what happened with Rafif here?
There's definitely some kind of troubles that he got there, but he's still in front of Jalo Putusukeja. He's actually going wise there in the chicane, in the first right-handers there.
Maybe the tire pressure of his car is not set up correctly for the night race.
We don't know for sure because that's just going to play also some important factor. Because
that is a bit unfortunate for Rafif. As we can see, he managed to get into the top 5 for quite a while there, but now he's on the 12th position.
So definitely the consistency is just very, very big role. And now we're following Rian Chandra yet again, where he's still trying to follow Rafi there, but it looks like he has some kind of understeer, maybe gets too fast for the entry. And now Rafi Adisasmito just pulling yet again.
Yeah, it looks like Rian Chandra's pace is starting to drop now after around 25 minutes into the race, when he still goes very wide there. And now he's trailing behind from Rafi Adisasmito. It's like definitely Rafi Adisasmito got the better pace here, and also the consistency is starting to get improving from Rian Chandra.
So Rian Chandra definitely just very, very far there from Rafi. And it's going to be interesting to see what kind of strategy that we will see in the race today, because with only 33 minutes left, I mean it's almost halfway to the race, we only have 5 drivers actually we maybe have 1 driver already disconnected from the server, because we used to have 19 drivers. And Alif Akbar is 3 laps behind now actually. So there's someone is actually disconnected from the server today. Oh, getting very close there. Ismat Farid Budiman.
I don't know who got disconnected. Let me recall there. Who was it? But now just back into the race. We see Bismat. Oh, that goes quite a bit wide there. I hope that is not a track limit violation there.
Yeah.
But Ferdigari Ramadan now on the 7th position, definitely not going to slow down, because the gap between him and Bismat Budiman is not really that far.
Actually it's Ferdigari Ramadan gets very, very wide, and now Bismat Budiman just claims the position, takes the big advantages from Ferdigari Ramadan.
Now I believe commentator course do exist.
Yeah, could possibly be, because we seen that just some mistakes there from Ferdigari Ramadan.
I just almost about to say if Ferdigari didn't make any mistake, this is going to be an interesting battle. But then
yes, straight up making mistake after that. Maybe hitting of you.
Yeah, commentator course does exist, but now Bismat Budiman definitely got the advantages from that mistake Ferdigari Ramadan made earlier. And now we've seen Rafi Prahasya already into the pits now.
as the 6 drivers in the race today was taking the pit.
Yeah, it's actually usually we have around 25 minutes ish. We have almost half of the grid already pitting, but now we only have 6 drivers already pit.
And now Rian Chandra is in fact getting closer in the last corner there with Raffi Adisasmito as they now entering the chicane yet again. Still very consistent drive from both of them. Rian Chandra trying to get his best in the access there to chase Raffi Adisasmito.
Oh, but now Rian Chandra now is getting very close here from Raffi Adisasmito. Let's see if he will make any overtake on this lap. Exiting last source, Raffi Adisasmito is pulling away, but now Rian Chandra got the slipstream definitely from Raffi Adisasmito's car here, entering new routes.
Very
Both of them goes wide there.
Very wide there, especially from Rian Chandra.
Yeah, that is going to be definitely a track limit violation there. But as we've seen here on the tower, we didn't have any drive-through penalties, so
still safe so far. Yeah. But now we have Bismat Budiman and also Kenan Liwang now taking the pit stop. Bismat Budiman, despite already overtaken Ferdi Gary Ramadan, like just getting some free positions there, but he's now just taking the pit stop.
And now we're back with Rian Chandra is still chasing Raffi Adisasmito.
Oh, Raffi got a bit wise there actually, as you can see from the onboard cam, but still managed to hold up pretty good. See, he's actually gets very wide, and Rian Chandra almost gets the position. Now sticking to his bumpers.
There's a bit of a contact there between Raffi Adisasmito and Rian Chandra. It's a bit of a nudge just to say, hey, I'm back here.
Yeah. Definitely trying to tell Raffi that I'm still here, I'm ready to take the position from you.
Yeah, and now definitely Raffi Adisasmito, after that nudge, he's pulling away quite quickly here.
And now Jalu is also entering the pit stop following Kenan Liwang and Bismat Budiman there.
Okay, we almost have half of the grid on the pits now.
Rian Chandra still trying his best to take the position from Raffi Adisasmito. I'm sorry. And actually Renaldi Wijaya in the first position is pulling quite away from Daniel Razwardi with 2.2 seconds gaps there.
Yeah, but the pace is actually both of them is consistent.
Very consistent, yeah.
Yeah, Renaldi Wijaya although, but he pulls away little by little because as we've seen earlier.
Rian Chandra gets very close to Raffi Adisasmito.
Oh, Raffi goes right there.
Oh, as they entering the sequence, Rian Chandra getting closer and closer.
But Rian Chandra also made a bit of mistake there on the exit of the chicane, and as we can see, we have
Rian Chandra trying
penalty.
to do the dive bomb from the inside of Raffi. Rian Chandra gets ahead of Raffi Adisasmito and claims the position from Raffi. Oh, finally the overtaking happens.
Finally, there it is, an amazing dive bomb from Rian Chandra. And now we've seen Kenan Liwang actually had the stop and go penalty for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Raffi goes very wide there on the Radirion there.
Definitely trying to chase Rian Chandra as fast as he could possibly do.
But that will cost him quite a lot because that was definitely a track limit violation if the drivers are not careful, especially it was Raffi Adisasmito. If he made any more track limit violation,
could be getting the drive-through.
Yeah, he might get a drive-through penalty.
And also that's going to be very
costly.
But yeah, because as you guys could probably know, after pitting, actually the way that you have to go from that part to the actual track itself is actually pretty long.
Yeah, the pit lane of Spa here in ACC is pretty far
because the real pit stop part of the pit lane is actually before the La Source there.
Yeah,
and then you have to turn and then just go a long way there before joining the track again.
Yeah, the pit lane starts on the chicane, and then the pit lane ends
after Radilion.
After Radilion, yeah, it is
very long.
Quite long. It will cost you around 2 minutes and a half. So
drive-through is definitely a big no-no, especially for this circuit. Oh, we seen someone's pace getting slower there.
It was a McLaren. It looks like Kenan Liwang.
This is actually a big marker for them.
Oh, he actually got a stop and go penalty and also got behind 2 laps. Like, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that's very big gaps actually.
Oh, and Martin Dokabe is now still on the 14th position. It is a bit unfortunate for him.
Now overtaking Canon Liwangs there, Martin Dokambi.
Definitely not the best day for Martin Dokambi here.
But he still have 26 minutes left to just get his best position possible for this lap. And now Canon Liwang is entering the pit stop to serve his stop and go penalty there.
But this is definitely not a good day for Martin Dokambi because he already trailing a lap. He's been overlapped.
Yeah, that's quite a lot, especially for the driver standing leader.
That will cost him quite a lot of points, as we can see on the 14th or 13th. It's actually only 3 points gain. So he only got 66, and if Renaldi Wijaya finally managed to win, it was another 26 points again for Renaldi Wijaya. So that's definitely a clear first position for.
But then we also still have Mada Andika, who is now still in the 3rd position. I mean, they have like how many points behind?
Only one points behind actually.
Oh, so that's basically just clear win for
both of them.
Yeah.
Clear win for both of them. It definitely Martin Dokambi will go into the 3rd position.
And now if you guys notice, actually Renaldi Wijaya is pulling away quite a lot.
3.7 seconds.
Yeah, almost. It's like 1 second bigger than the last time that we checked in. And also Mada Andika is 6 seconds behind Danindra Lazuardi.
Okay, it looks like the top 3 drivers is actually settled down with their own pace. They're just enjoying the race.
Yes, definitely not going to race at all too big. But then Renaldi Wijaya still if he he still need to do the pit stop.
Yep. All of the 3 drivers on the front, 5 drivers on the front is basically all of them haven't served the mandatory pit stop. So the race is still pretty much interesting for both of them, especially for Muhammad Bintang Arya, because the gap is actually 30 seconds between Bintang Arya and Mada Andika, and as we see earlier, the pit lane is pretty far. So
so that's definitely going to take a lot of time.
At least around 1:30 or 2 minutes ish.
And by the way, there is something different actually from Bintang Arya's car today compared to the last round.
Starting from this round, Bintang Arya is now driving for YLab E-Racing with Indra Ferianto and also Fikri Aska.
Hence why his car is now
yellow,
instead
of the white with the Kanba Coffee sponsor before that.
And this is the pit exit is there.
Yeah, the pit exit is
that's
just
very long actually.
Very far, and now we can see Fikri Fauzi
exiting the pit stop and just gets dropped quite a lot in the positions there. So definitely pit stop strategy going to be more vitals here.
Yeah, this is very crucial here.
And now Rafi Prahasya is just blew away past Fikri Fauzi, who is definitely is struggling to get into optimal speeds because he's just getting start from the pit lanes there.
Yep, and still with the wipers on.
Oh yeah, he's not managed to shut it off, or maybe he's just enjoying it.
But definitely here we see Rafi Prahasya is have a much better pace than Fikri Fauzi there. He's just running away there very quickly.
But it's still a good effort from Fikri Fauzi so far though.
Yeah. Oh, but Rafi does make a mistake here. Fikri Fauzi is now closing in. I don't know if he will make a number check.
He's actually braking very early. Rafif there.
Yeah, he did break quite early. I don't know what happened there with Rafif here.
But that's very far from the breaking point actually.
Yep.
Yeah, and now Fikri Fauzi just way ahead from Rafif. That's very big gaps there.
Yeah, definitely an interesting maneuver there from Rafi Prahasya.
We don't know yet what happened with him, so that he needs to break that early. But that's definitely just give VKG Fauzi the free place.
Oh, was it Jalu? Was it Jalu instead of Rafi?
Oh, is that? Yeah, that's actually Jalu.
Yeah, because we have Rafi Prasya still on the 13th position.
Oh, we made a mistake. Then that's basically Jalu. So, yeah, their livery is just. I mean, they're both in a BMW.
Yeah,
so
and also Jalu is still having the purple accent. This is almost the same as Rafif's car.
Definitely very very similar there. So easy to get lost, especially in the night race.
Yes.
So what happened to Jalu that he needs to break that early?
It was a blue flag.
Oh, so he's actually one lap. Oh, I see.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because if it was Rafif, that doesn't make any sense if he breaks earlier.
Could only make sense if there's any kind of technical difficulties, but we hope that everybody's just having no trouble at all, because actually in the is this the second or the third rounds that actually Rinaldi's shifter parts there gets broken there.
It was yesterday on the Bathurst, after the first lap started, the magnetic shifter on his G25 is got smashed, got broken in half, so
but then he still managed to finish in first, so definitely
but it's not really that comfortable because
definitely going to not be the best feeling for him. And now we have Rafi is actually already overtaken. We already
Rian Chandra.
And now Rafi is still going to getting closer and closer in Rian Chandra. And so far in the race, we already seen that the sequence actually becomes one of the most
overtaking one.
The most popular overtaking part. Although it's very very close there between Rafi and Rian Chandra. Rafi decides to break very very late there.
Yeah, Rian Chandra definitely breaks quite earlier there. And now exiting the campus here.
They're lucky that they're not getting in contact, because it's very very close actually for both of them.
And now in the Plonchimon, okay, both of them are doing very nicely, but now definitely Rafi Adi Sasmito is having a better exit there on the Plonchimon. And also on the chicane here is closing in into Rian Chandra quite closely. And now, as we've seen, now entering La Source, if Rafi Adisma is going to do a maneuver there.
Almost getting some context there.
Definitely a brave move from Rafi Adi Sasmito there. And now Rafi Adi Sasmito is actually already overtaking Rian Chandra again.
So
back
wait,
to back.
I think that's not Rafi there.
Huh? Is it?
Wait, hold on a second. Oh, so it's actually
Marv
trying to unlap himself.
I see.
So Marv, the current driver, standing leader, is trying to get back to his path, the right path here. And now Bintang Arya is in the pit stop now.
I see. That is interesting. So also both of them have a black BMW. So I missed that quite.
And the night race is definitely going to be hard for us to see.
Yeah. Even though Rafi Adi Sasmito's car actually got a colorful livery, but the base is still black, so it is a bit confusing for us.
But now also is Rafi is actually getting closer and closer to Rian Chandra there, and Marv now getting nobody's ahead of him actually. Getting a very very big, bit understeer. You could hear the tire screechings there. Bintang Arya now exiting the pit lanes and rejoins the race.
And now we're still on board with Martin Dokambe there. Very very clean lap so far, but it is unfortunate for him just to have an incident there on the first few laps.
Well, he's actually definitely one of the fastest drivers here.
Yes.
So that's just. So Rafi is actually getting closer to Rian Chandra. Also, Verdigeri is also closing in, I believe.
Yeah, Verdigeri previously was around 11 seconds behind. Now it's only 9 seconds behind Rafi Adi Sasmito. And
so
then
who's in front of that pink BMW.
It looks like it is Rafif, I guess.
Also
it is one of the
trying to-
Bego.
Yeah, also trying to unlap, I believe.
Yeah, it was the 420. Yeah, it is Rafif Prasya.
Definitely trying to unlap, just like what Marv already did in the last moment that we see. So now actually Rafi is it's actually it's getting harder for Rafi to chase Rian Chandra because he have one back marker in front of him.
Yeah, and now
there you go.
The fastest car on the grid is actually held by Danindra Lazuardi with the top speed of 268 kilometers per hour.
Oh,
He-
that's real fast. But then
that made him also cut the fastest lap. That is actually quite worth it there.
then also the gaps between him and Renaldi Wijaya is still very very big. There you go, 6-second gaps. Very very big gaps actually.
Almost a total domination from Renaldi Wijaya yet again.
Yeah, even though he's not getting the fastest lap.
And now we're still following Raffi Adesasmito and is still very close behind Rian Chandra's bumper here with 0.3 seconds gap.
So we have the top 7 drivers here.
Raffi goes spinning.
And losing his rear. Oh, yet again, he's just drifting there. And now just getting very very big gaps from Rian Chandra.
That is very unfortunate there.
Let's see here where maybe he's just trying to turn too hard actually in the first, and then just some recovers that make him do some drift actually.
That is a bit unfortunate from Raffi Adesasmito there.
Oh, is it now actually in the gravel part there? Is there some kind of another mistakes? And now the Indra Lazuardi is now entering the pit stop with Mada Andika claims the second position. But he has 12 seconds gaps from Renaldi Wijaya. That's very very big. With only a quarter of the left of the race left here.
This is definitely going to be an interesting battle, especially between Mada Andika and Renaldi Wijaya. It is actually now a pit stop strategy battle between both of them.
Yeah, because they all insist in not pitting just yet. So now Rian Chandra is also following Danilo Lazuardi and entering the pit stop now. And also Raffi. Ferdi Gari Ramadan now claims the position from Raffi. And I believe he'll also takes the position from Rian Chandra.
Yeah, he will take the position from Rian Chandra soon. But let's see if Ferdi Gari Ramadan able to maintain the position gain. Because as we can see, Ferdi Gari Ramadan is not serving the mandatory pit stop yet. So this is going to be an interesting battle there from I guess it is battle for 5th or 4th between Chandra, Ramadan and Adesasmito.
And when they exiting the pit stop there, I think that's going to be close. Now Danindra is already exiting the pit stops there, joining the race yet again.
But still pretty far behind, as 2 seconds behind Kurniawan Alditya. But Kurniawan Alditya and Ferdi Gari Ramadan, both of them are using the McLarens and also not getting into the pits. And now we've seen Renaldi Wijaya is taking the mandatory pit stop now.
Renaldi Wijaya, the leader of the race, is now pitting in. And I believe Mada Andika will just claim the first position of that because the pit lane is very very long, especially in the exits there. And we could see Mada Andika actually
now Mada Andika is already overtaking Renaldi Wijaya.
But then also Mada Andika still hasn't pit yet, so his task now is just to get the biggest gap he could possibly pull from Renaldi Wijaya.
Yes. With 12 minutes remaining, this is going to be a pit stop strategy between Mada Andika and Renaldi Wijaya. But then if I didn't miscalculate, the pit itself, the pit stop itself took around 30 seconds. But then the length of the pit, It
It's
took
just
around 1.5 minutes. So
there's another ones there. Oh,
Who was it?
just gets straight through the walls. That's
Oh, it's Bismarck Budiman. Just
And
goes
he's
straight into the wall.
definitely going to damage his car. Renaldi Wijaya, see, he's still in the pit stop there.
Yeah, we've seen Ferdi Giri Ramadan there, 63 seconds behind Renaldi Wijaya, and Renaldi Wijaya is still on the pits, not getting out yet. So around
Still
2
in
minutes.
the exits there, and now already it's exiting the pit stop, the Renaldi Wijaya. And let's see the gaps between Mada Andika and Renaldi Wijaya. Here's in the 21st laps here.
Let's see here who got the advantages. Ferdi Giri Ramadan already overtaking Renaldi Wijaya with 60 seconds gap now between Ferdi and Mada Andika. And now with 7 seconds, it's actually Renaldi Wijaya gap from Mada Andika is around 75-ish seconds.
But we're still gonna wait for the refresh here, so to get the next update here. But it still looks like very big of a gap actually.
Yeah, it is very big of gap. But then because of the pit lane is very far, so it took 1 minute more just to enter the pit. Enter and clearing the pit. That is not with the pit stop, because we also have the mandatory pit stop. You have to refuel 1 liter minimum.
And now Mada Andika is actually entering the pit stop as we talking. And let's see how the position change will be after his exiting the pit stop.
That is, the gap is almost a lap then.
Yeah, but then we still haven't know how much.
that
Getting
is
context there.
Danindra
My
Laswardi
goodness.
between Fikraji Fauzi, if I'm not mistaken.
And Fikraji Fauzi, he's the back marker actually.
Yeah,
But then,
that is a bit unfortunate there for Danindra Laswardi here.
As you could see the replays here, Danindra Laswardi trying to overtake, but then getting too fast there for Haji Fauzi, I believe.
Yeah, he clips. Looks like Danindra Laswardi just trying to get to the corner more quickly and didn't realize that he miscalculated the gaps between him and Fikraji Fauzi. So he still made a small contact there, but that cost him quite a lot of time there.
But lucky for him that he's still far ahead of Haryo Amiluhur there, so he doesn't get any position change there.
Yeah,
so
basically he's still safe on the 5th position there, Danindra Laswardi.
So Mada Andika is still now in the pit stop. Very long pit stops now.
It took quite a long. I mean, the pit stop itself is not long, but the whole from entry, the pit stop, and the exit is just very long indeed.
So Renaldi Wijaya is still. I mean, is this?
Renaldi Wijaya is still on the 2nd place. Oh yeah, because Ferdi Giri Ramadan haven't taken the pit stop yet.
But Mada Andika is definitely now in the 3rd positions.
Okay, now this is going to be a clear win for Renaldi Wijaya.
If he managed to do the rest of the race just cleanly.
Yep, without any incidents. But
Because
as we've seen from the previous 2 races, Renaldi Wijaya's pace is very consistent.
He really know when to push and when to just kind of relax and just keep it safe.
And now we've seen Ferdi Giri Ramadan is still ahead of Renaldi Wijaya with 6.6 seconds. We didn't know also for sure when will Ferdi Giri Ramadan will took the pits. Oh, we also have fastest pit here. It was Raffi Adisasmito with only 1 minute 20 seconds.
1 minute is the fastest.
1 minute 20 seconds, yeah.
So that's basically the fastest itself is just very long. But
yeah.
But that's a nice fact we got here. Raffi is now in the 9th position still behind of Rian Chandra. Both of them still keeping those consistent gaps actually.
And now Rian Chandra is following Bintang Arya here with 0.7.
Oh my god.
It looks like we have connection issue from Rian Chandra.
Yeah, it looks like it's Rian Chandra because the rest of the car is still okay. So he's back again. nothing's really serious happens there. Maybe just some kind of internet bugs. But then we got Bintang Arya goes a bit wise there, I believe, but still very safe for him at least.
Yeah, with the gap is still on 0.7 seconds, it is still pretty safe for Arya. But then Rian Chandra, with the gap really that close, it will motivate him to push more to the limit, especially with the 6 minutes remaining.
And now Shikinami, that in the first lap got some kind of accidents and get thrown to the 16th position, is now in the 11th position. And Kurniawan Alditya in the 4th position is now pitting, and I believe Mada Andika will get closer to Danindra Lazuardi. But then Danindra Lazuardi is still ahead of Mada Andika. So if the race just goes like this smoothly and calmly, then it will be second position for Danindra Lazuardi actually.
Yeah, it mostly will be.
So we have Bintang Arya goes big, but still pulling quite away from Rian Chandra. Rian Chandra still trying to get closer and closer to Bintang Arya. The battle of the McLaren and the Ferraris here.
Oh, it looks like Bintang Arya, as we've seen there from the far cam, it looks like he's closing the inside line there.
Trying to defend.
Yes.
Not going to give Rian Chandra any kind of move before, because especially we already seen that Rian Chandra already pulled one dive bomb that works perfectly actually. So yeah, that's definitely a good move for Bintang Arya to just close the way from Rian Chandra. But now they're getting closer and closer actually.
And now we only having Ferdi Giri Ramadan who haven't served their mandatory pit stop. And we have one driver goes wide. It looks like a BMW, a white BMW.
I believe
don't know.
that's a back marker, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like a back marker there, because we didn't see any position changes from Rian Chandra and Rian Adisasmito.
By the way, just because it's Nike, I actually the first time I thought that it's Rian Chandra is actually checking the position there, but no, it's just back marker that goes wide. I mean, just goes straight in there.
And now we're with Bintang Arya, who is still being chased by Rian Chandra, but now the gap is actually increasing by a little. As we've seen earlier on the previous lap, Rian Chandra is actually 0.7 seconds behind, and now Rian Chandra, the gap is now 0.8 seconds, so it was 0.1 seconds faster now Muhammad Bintang Arya than faster than Rian Chandra. As we can see now, Rian Chandra goes very wide there.
And the fact that gaps is getting bigger is probably because of the overtaking maneuvers that Rian Chandra tries to do in the last source now. And then also we have that one back marker that goes straight in there.
Yes, you're correct. We have one back marker that goes wide in the last combs.
So that's definitely going to affect the gap between them too.
Yeah, now the gap is 0.9 seconds. That definitely, when Rian Chandra goes wide there on the campus, that is definitely cost him quite a lot of time there. And now the gap is actually 1.2 seconds.
As they enter in the slow part of La Source there.
And now with 3 minutes remaining now, Ferdi Giri Ramadan is still not going into the pits.
Definitely.
Renaldi Wijaya with 5.4 seconds behind is definitely a clear win for Ferdi Giri Ramadan, because if Ferdi did not serve the mandatory pit stop, he will get a 30 seconds penalty.
Yeah, that's definitely going to affect them a lot. But then I think that if he gets 30 seconds penalties, it's actually better than going into 1 minute and 20 seconds pit stop.
It is a bit interesting strategy, because if he get 30 seconds penalty, he still managed to finish on 4th.
But then if he gets that 18 seconds pit stop, it will just
that will throw him back onto the 7th or 8th place maybe, or even 10th.
So will we get this kind of strategy here from them?
This is going to be an interesting strategy here, maybe from Ferdi Giri Ramadan.
And also Alif Akbar is now finally checking the pit stops there.
Yeah, it is. If we finally manage to did that maneuver, it is a bit interesting. Oh no,
it's actually now pitting. So maybe he's not trying to do it the dirty way now. But then Mada Andika is now getting closer to. Is that Danindra or?
It is a Ferrari. It is possibly Danindra Laswardi because it is.
Oh
very
yeah, the
quick.
gap is actually 0.6 seconds.
Yes.
Mada Andika is now getting closer and closer to Danindra Laswardi. Definitely going to be some last minutes battles we got here.
Okay, we're now going to have a battle for second here, as we see here. Danindra Laswardi and Mada Andika definitely is very close and battling for second position. Let's see here. This is going to be the last lap, I guess. Oh no, we still have one more lap.
One more lap, yeah.
Oh, Danindra Laswardi
That's a mistake.
exit here.
And then Mada Andika now goes side by side with Danindra Laswardi. We haven't known the positions yet here.
Ooh.
Now actually in front of Danindra Laswardi, and it's pretty safe there.
Definitely a pretty clear pass now, as Mada Andika now already entering Lescoms, and now Mada Andika is
pulling away. Yeah,
pulling away. Yes,
the pace difference is pretty big actually.
His position is safe now.
Is he just trying to add some just little bit of fuel in the pit stop there and make the car go slider?
Yeah, it is possibly.
I mean, the more experienced driver could actually do that kind of things. I mean, they have enough knowledge to know how many fuel needs to add. Yeah, but then we also see some drivers that actually running out of the fuels there.
Yeah, running out of fuel. As we've seen earlier in the Bathurst, we've seen a few drivers from even from faster grid already miscalculated the fuel.
And also the super grid, where actually someone.
It looks like Alif Akbar. I guess it was a white and pink BMW.
So now Bintang Arya still
being chased by Rian Chandra, 0.9 seconds.
But is that going to be? Getting very was. Okay, so Renaldi Wijaya is now actually has finished the race there, and I believe will be followed by Mada Andika that has taken the position from Danindra Laswardi in the last minutes there. So, but then we haven't seen Mada Andika finish the race yet because he's still in the. We have some last way battles here. Getting some drag race. Danindra Laswardi is now reclaims the position just in the last corner actually.
It's like I understand what happened here. It looks like they have a battle between Mada Andika and Danindra Laswardi. Is possibly both of them having a battle, but Mada Andika missed the breaking points.
Could possibly be because the chicane is
so he just cut the chicane and then he gave the position back to Danindra Laswardi.
Because if he not give the position back, it's just in the post race it's just will be a drop one position because of that. But now, it's clear win for the battle between Bintang Arya and Rian Chandra. It goes to Bintang Arya in the 4th position, followed by Rian Chandra in the 5th position. And also Haryo Amiluhur and Raffi Adi Sasmito, Ferdi Gai Ramadana in the 8th position, followed by Kurniawan Alditya, I believe. That last battle between Danindra and Mada Andika is just.
Too bad we missed that, but we get a glimpse of that Mada Andika just goes wide on the chicane and
just reduce his speed.
Yeah.
And now there you go, guys. The winner for the race is yet again Renaldi Wijaya, followed by Danindra Laswardi, who takes the position, taking advantages of mistakes from Mada Andika in the last quarter there. And hold on a second here. So
we have a drive-through penalty for Rafi Prahasya.
That he has to serve in the. But is that still count to as a drive-through?
It looks like it's not. It will add as it will. There it is, a 60-second penalty if I'm not mistaken.
60 seconds. That's huge.
Yeah.
So we have Adex Trisna and Grathun Mangeswara there that actually getting disconnected. So, that is the round 4 race for the Challenger Grid here in the Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium. And the third wins for Ronaldo Wijaya, just basically dominating the grid here. And Mada Andika is actually getting overtaken by Danindra Lazuar because of his own mistakes in the last corner, which is the sequence there.
Yeah, that is a bit unfortunate for Mada Andika, but I believe the battle between both of them was actually very fun to watch.
And especially before that moment, Mada Andika is actually overtaken Danindra Lazuardi in the I don't quite remember what the
after that camel straight, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is very interesting.
Mada Andika has very definitely some gorgeous maneuvers that he already taken, but then Ronaldo Wijaya yet another flawless drive. So it looks like night race will not affects him.
Yeah, not affecting his driving style at all.
Yeah, definitely.
But we've seen a few drivers, especially Martin Dokambe there.
That's some heartbreaking moment for him.
Yeah, that is a bit unfortunate for him to just got spin on the early few laps there. It cost him quite a lot of drop.
So now in your screen we have the three winners here, which is Mada Andika in the third position, and then we have Danindra Lazuardi in the second position, and then we have Ronaldo Wijaya for the three pits. And now basically Ronaldo Wijaya is just checking the first position for the driver lineup standings. So he's gonna be leading now, followed by Mada Andika, I believe.
Yeah, followed by Mada Andika, because both of them already trailing by one.
But then
1 points.
Yeah, and in the third position is this going to be Danindra or?
This is going to be an interesting one because
we don't know for sure. Yeah, because
if I'm not mistaken, we have around 2 seconds gap. Maybe around 5 or 8 points gap between third and fourth. But we'll see there.
Yeah, we'll see the in the results.
Yeah.
So now we already have some guys here in our Discord channels. So we're already we're still waiting here for doing the driver's interview and the winner's interview.
Okay, we have all of them actually.
Already all of them, right? Alright, so which one is that? From Omada?
Omada dulu deh.
Omada. Oh, we couldn't quite hear him yet.
Test. Hello.
Anybody hear us? Hello, guys. Oh, we got some troubles actually. So the voice is not in here.
We can't
yet.
hear any voice from the.
Nope.
Okay, so
hello.
Okay,
masuk.
So Mada Andika guys. Okay, he's rejoining the Omada.
Ya.
Nah.
Okay.
Nice drive Om. Nice drive for this round.
Makasih.
How was it?
Ya, makasih.
Indo boleh.
Ya, soalnya ini tadi bablas. Tadi ngeremnya yang terakhir ya bablas. Jadi memang kebetulan saya juga sama Om dan Indra juga kita saling share untuk gimana setupnya di mobil dia seperti apa. Makanya sepertinya cocok masukan dari saya dan Om dan Indra tadi cukup kencang. Kalau Om Renaldi juga kencang, saya menggunakan strategi yang konservatif aja. Jadi selama mungkin di track, karena memang di sirkuit ini pit stopnya termasuk yang lama ya dari semua track yang ada. Jadi harus masuknya benar-benar dipastikan di lap keberapa. Dan tadi memang rencana saya memang mau di 10 menit terakhir saya mau pace mau saya tingkatkan, dan itu terbukti tadi sempat mengejar Om dan Indra. Cuman saya lupa remnya itu sudah panas dari tengah 30 menit awal. Jadinya begitu itu, karena memang saya tahu begitu sebelum bus stop itu memang si Ferrari itu cenderung kencang, makanya saya ngeliat di spion terus, makanya posisi saya memang tidak di sebelah kiri. Jadi memang niat saya situ. Nah, ternyata bablas sayanya lupa gitu loh. Nah, congratulations Om dan Indra, bagus pressure ke saya, terus Om Renaldi juga top banget, pace-nya tidak ada celah sedikit pun.
Oke, so
mantap sih.
Tetap keren banget sih tadi, terutama sebelum insiden yang di bus stop itu.
Iya.
Ada overtaking juga ke Om dan Indra kan dari Om Ada. So yeah, that's basically a very very great drive also from Mada Andika, which is now in the second position for the driver standing, I believe. And then for the second podium for the race is Danindra Lazuardi. Hello.
Hello.
How was the race? Congratulations for the second place.
Yeah, first of all, I want to thank Omade because his input, and I share a lot of things with him. I can understand the car, I can feel more the car, and I can drive considerably my fastest drive here because I got a couple fastest laps in this race, and probably because I got quite many fastest laps, my tires were burnt out very early. So in the last, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes, my tires basically gone, and in the Arush on the last lap, Omada just simply overtook me because my car was wobbly there. And one thing I remember from Omada, be a psychopath. Jadi nggak perlu memaksakan move, kita ikutin aja di belakang, dan juga dia ketar-ketir sendiri. And thanks for the ilmunya Omada, and unfortunate juga buat Omada tadi bablas karena problem di lemnya. And I'm very grateful for this second position, and cheers for the guys on Tadulako Sport, and thank you.
Right, so thank you. So that's just also some great drive, and Danindra is saying that he's getting some fastest lap, but then also the other facts that you also got the fastest top speed with 268 km/h. So also congrats on that.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, so let's now move on to the winner yet again.
Back-to-back winner from round 2, yeah.
Yeah, basically 3 pits here from Renaldi Wijaya.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is one of the hardest race ever. I am so tired. This circuit focuses a lot on the racing line, so it's really difficult because the BMW M4 isn't fast enough on the straight. I have to really push it on the sector 2 to get the fastest lap, but congratulations to Om Danindra. His car is so fast, and his lap is pretty good, I guess. So yeah, nothing I could have done about that.
Okay, so basically the third win out of the 4 rounds that we got so far. So we got 1 more rounds to go, and anything could still happen. By the way, Renaldi Wijaya, I believe, is now in the tops of our driver standing. So congrats on that.
Thank you.
And Omada is also moving to the second position, so I believe.
Yes.
So congrats juga Omada.
Thank you.
Alright, so we'll see you guys in the final round at Suzuka, and we're waiting for the best action that you guys could give to us. So thanks, guys. Okay, so I think that we'll wrap it up. So Renaldi Wijaya still, just domination.
Yeah, total domination from round 2.
Even if he says that he's very, very tired of the race, it's very exhausting for him, but it's still, I think it's going to be worth it because the first position so far and the leading drivers in our standing.
There is definitely one of interesting drivers as we've seen here on JVSC.
And also we have a very heartbreaking moment of Mafia Kambi's just thrown out of the back in the first few laps accidents there, and also getting thrown back in the driver standing. But then we still have 1 more race to go in Suzuka, and that's going to be a
very close battle. I mean, between these 3, between Tondok MB, Mada Andika, and also Renaldi Wijaya, there's going to be a close battle there in the
and also Danindra is not that far.
That's still
It's still opportunity to win for everyone. So that's still going to be very interesting battles, and make sure you guys don't miss the final race there, which will be in the next week, the next Thursday. And also we have another race in Spa-Francorchamps for the faster and the super grid, which will be in the Sunday.
Yeah, this Sunday.
Sunday nights in the YouTube, JavaSim Esports YouTube. So I guess that'll wrap it up for today, Gigi.
Yes.
So thank you
for accompanying me,
and see you guys in the next round. Bye bye.
Thank you.